Hi there. So the purpose of this demo is to quickly demonstrate how to add parameterized control to Amazon Quicksight. So as you can see here, we have taken a simple spreadsheet with 3 columns in it: name, salary, and department. So we'll try to add a calculated field, and then based on that we'll add some parameter, and then like add a control, and based on the value of the control we'll see how the value for that field gets changed. So let's move on to the Amazon Quicksight and try to add this data set there. So we are here in the Amazon Quicksight now, so I'm just going to add the data set now. Let me just do a little bit of cleaning here, delete the previous one that I was trying. Okay, so I'm adding the data set here. So we'll just quickly preview the data set. So okay, our data set has been added. So for the control and parameters, we have to go on the visualization. We cannot just add it over here. So I will go to the visualization sections from here, publish and visualize. So now once we are here in the visualization section, so I will add parameters, and then I will add the calculated field as well, and then we'll add the control and see how it changes. So let me first create a parameter here, create one, and I'll just say name. And for the parameter to be used, we have to keep it as a single value. Multiple values parameters cannot be used in the calculated field. As you can see here in the documentation, if you go to the documentation, you will see that we cannot use multiple values parameters. So as you can see here, for the calculated fields, it only has to be a single value except for multi-value parameters. Okay, so I've named the parameter as name, and it has to have a static default value, otherwise it will not work. So I will keep the default value as name1, and I will just create the parameter. So the parameter has been added. Now I will try to create a calculated field as well. So I'll just give it a random name, calc f1, and I will use the function if else. And see, if those things we don't take care about, like if I use a multi-value parameter or any other issues, then this will be disabled because it will not allow us to use. But since we followed everything that was supposed to be followed, so it is enabled and we can use it. So I'll just double click it and it will come here. So I'll say if else name is equal to name1 or name2 or name3, then it has to be 1 or else it has to be 0. I'll just put parenthesis here just to make it a little bit more clear, and I'll just save this value. Okay. Alright, now let's add all these to the visualization. So add to the visual, and add to the visual, add to the visual, add to the visual. Just to show it, I'll just use the table format. So now we have to add a control over here so that I can control this value. As of now it is using a default value, that's why we are seeing all values as 1 over here. Now to add a control, so now let's try and add a control to control the value of this to control the display basically. So we'll go back to the parameters and we'll say add control, and we'll just give it a random name, control1, text field show helper text. Okay, let's keep it all default and we'll say add. So now we have added the control over here. Now let's try and see how it works. Okay, so it's using the default name as of now. So let me try and change it to name 4 and see what happens. So there we go. So we can see it changed to 0, and if I keep it anything between 2 and 1, 2 and 3, it will be 1. So see, it is making use of that. So that's how, as you saw, we can use parameterized control and use them in the Amazon Quicksight. Thank you.